too?
They were like looking in windows and about to die.
Is Eastside Costa Mesa the best and most charming neighborhood in all of Orange County, California? Well, Niche.com ranks Eastside Costa Mesa as the #1 neighborhood in all of Costa Mesa, California, and it's certainly a neighborhood that both Sean and Courtney, who run this channel, know and love. But is it really the best? Well, that's for you to decide. So sit back, buckle up, and come with us on a driving tour of Eastside Costa Mesa, California. It may just surprise you.
Let's go for a ride. Eastside Costa Mesa, California.
And just to let you know, we will be showcasing one of our favorite spots to eat in all of Orange County within this video, so stay tuned.
So we're starting this tour with, of course, we've got to show them Crack Shack, right?
And no, Crack Shack is not the restaurant we're going to highlight, although it is rather good.
Yes, this is a go-to place for us. It's really high quality ingredients. It's basically, what do you would say? It's basically fried chicken.
Yeah.
It's chicken centric for sure, but like fried chicken's kind of like their claim to fame. It's really good. I mean, I'm not a big fried chicken fan personally, and it's fantastic. And then so we're driving through, we're actually going to get back to 17th Street later on. So this is one, like what we just passed is one of the main like commercial / retail corridors in Eastside Costa Mesa.
Yeah, and actually there's a house right over there that Sean sold.
Yes.
Yes, so memories.
Yes. I mean, I grew up, like, you know, I grew up in Newport Heights, which is right next door to Eastside Costa Mesa. And like even my high school, it drew people from Newport, like that part of Newport Beach, as well as Eastside Costa Mesa. So like, yeah, I'm so familiar with Eastside, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so Eastside Costa Mesa, I really, really love it because it's so cute, right? One of the knocks on Orange County that, you know, people have is that a lot of parts in Orange County, not all parts, because we're not in a part that's like that, but a lot of parts in Orange County, it's kind of like everything looks the same, right? And Eastside Costa Mesa is not like that at all. So we're going to show you that. We're going to be driving through, and then we're probably going to get out, just show you some better clips of it, just to show you really what it's like and why people really, really like Eastside Costa Mesa. Okay, so here, what street are we on?
Broadway.
Oh, so we're on Broadway.
Yeah, so this is like, people love Broadway. And again, this is just one street out of several in Eastside Costa Mesa, but this is a street that it's super close to Newport. You still have that beachy weather. You can smell the saltwater air. Mm-hmm. Like it's just a really cute neighborhood. I mean, like honestly, Eastside Costa Mesa has long been like Courtney's like favorite neighborhood in all of Orange County, just because it's really easy to get to.
Yes.
Like it's right off the 55
so
freeway.
Convenient.
Like it's super, like the 55 freeway runs along one side of it, and then Irvine Avenue, which is like this thoroughfare that basically runs on the other side of it. Mm-hmm. It's just really, really convenient. That's like one knock on Newport, is that it's not super convenient.
Yeah.
Because again, you're definitely off the freeway for a bit before you get into pretty much anywhere in Newport for the most part.
Yeah.
Again, for a beach city, Newport's not bad at all. Actually, it's pretty good. It's just that East Side, you get, I mean, it's just that much more convenient access. It's super convenient. What's up, everybody? I'm Sean Dezahd.
And I'm Courtney Dezahd, and we are licensed real estate agents here in the state of California.
And if you're watching this channel, you might be thinking, wow, Sean, I love Orange County. I love the glitz. I love the glamour. I love the June gloom. I love this amazing weather. And I can't wait to move out there now. So what do I do next? And I totally get that, because, you know, we are your boots on the ground. We can help you whether you're within the state, out of state, even out of the country, because we get calls from places all over the world. So definitely reach out to us so we can have that call to find out what's really important for you and find that perfect property.
Yes, that number is a cell phone, so you can call or text it. I know a lot of you guys hate calling, including me, so texting is perfectly fine. Yeah, I would say because there's so many freeways around here and it's so easy to get onto the freeway, you feel like everywhere in Orange County from Eastside Costa Mesa is like 20 minutes away. Super convenient. Really, really convenient. Yeah, it's got, again, for how cute the neighborhood is, like it's, I mean, again, we're being real, it's not cheap here. Yeah. Like it's definitely well above the the median price point in Orange County. Yeah. But because you're getting that, in a lot of ways, that beach feel, along with the convenient access, it's just really hard to replicate what Eastside Costa Mesa has to offer. Yeah, for sure.
And like, we get a lot of people reaching out for South Orange County and stuff, which again is amazing. The problem with South Orange County is that if you're working, let's say, like have any jobs in North Orange County or into like LA, South Orange County is just kind of far away. Like I tell people all the time, like, if they actually have a commute that's taking them into LA of some sort, South Orange County may not be for you if you're doing a consistent commute. Obviously, if you're going like once a week or whatever, that's different. But if you're actually going like consistently, that's a long drive.
Yeah.
That traffic, especially once you hit the LA border, LA County border, it backs up. Like whereas East Side Costa Mesa, you're that much closer. You're not, this is like central Orange County, right? Central / coastal Orange County. So
yeah.
Again, you're like right next to the 55 freeway. The 405 freeway is right next door. I feel like we're like the Californians in Saturday Night Live where we're talking about the freeways.
Yeah. Get on the 405 until you can't take it anymore.
Our whole life is all about the commute of some sort. Like how do we circumvent something to make our time frame a little bit more efficient?
Yeah, and the Californians also talk about how people in California have fake blonde hair. Which I do, and actually my roots are really bad right now because I misread my calendar and I made my appointment too late. I'm getting it done tomorrow, but yes, I made a mistake.
Now, okay, so if you're going, so we're driving down Irvine Avenue right now. So on the right-hand side, this is Newport Beach. This side is Costa Mesa. This is the east side Costa Mesa. That's kind of like literally your dividing line, right? Mm-hmm. And we just passed Mariners Elementary School, which is a really good school. You can check on niche.com and check out the rankings. But that feeds east side Costa Mesa as well as part of Newport Beach. And this is a little hack. So if you're trying to get to the beach, Irvine Avenue is what you want to take because it is there are stoplights here. So not a lot of east side Costa Mesa stop signs, which again can be infuriating to drive through.
Yeah.
Whereas whereas Irvine Avenue, you're taking streetlights, so it's just way faster. And the 55 freeway, especially in the summer, can back up like crazy. So you just take Irvine Avenue straight shot down, and it's just a way to get to the beach. It's just a lot more convenient for sure.
Yeah, and so you can see up ahead of us is Back Bay as well. So that's another thing that people who live in East Side Costa Mesa really like as well, is that you're really close to Back Bay, which is really popular for recreation. It's just nice if you just honestly like to be outside.
So what is the Back Bay?
So it's an estuary. So it's basically as the Santa Ana River flows into the ocean. So it's a place, that birds go, and I used to go around Back Bay all the time, running, cycling, back in the day when I
competed.
Well, and when I had time because I didn't have children.
There's that. Yeah, those little monsters. Yeah. They take your time. Yeah, and also the Back Bay is not East Side Costa Mesa is across Irvine Avenue from the Back Bay, but doesn't actually technically touch it. Yeah. So this is just, it's right here, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So it's next door. It's just not technically within East Side Costa Mesa.
And just to show you a little bit more of Back Bay, we decided to get out of the car to walk around a little. Of course, Sean can never get out of the car and not answer work-related text messages and emails. It's literally not possible for him. So if you're thinking about moving to Orange County, California, or Costa Mesa, California, try texting him right now. If he's not on an appointment, which he probably is, he'll likely answer you right away. And now let's get on with the tour as we leave Back Bay.
So we're actually going down, this is University Avenue, and this is, again, towards the more northern part of East Side Costa Mesa. And this gives us an opportunity to talk about one thing that we need to bring to your attention is that East Side Costa Mesa does have some effect from John Wayne Airport. So John Wayne Airport is a pretty busy regional airport. There's some international travel into Mexico and Canada, but it's primarily, again, within domestic stuff. And basically, it's a pretty busy airport, but it's only got, I think, 3 terminals, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not like it's LAX or some huge mega airport hub, right? So it's nothing like that. But having said that, we want to be upfront about it, that you are dealing with a situation where you can get some airplane noise. Now they do take off really vertically, it's almost like a rocket ship, basically. And so they take off. Like, some pilots actually don't like to fly into John Wayne Airport for that reason. So it goes up pretty quick to, as much as possible, avoid, you know, like having the noise pollution of an airlane flight path, basically. And most of the time, it's also taking off, and it's like going over the back bay anyway. So you're not getting a lot of, you know, airplane noise. And to be honest with you, my mom lived right here, and it's noticeable if you're listening for it, but honestly, I wouldn't even notice it. It's just one of those things where you kind of get used to very quickly, because it's nothing crazy, but again, that's a very subjective thing. So that's one of the things where you reach out to us, we have this conversation to find out what's important for you, what's not important for you, and, you know, we can help guide you to find that perfect home. But we want to throw that out there, that there is this phenomenon, right? That John Wayne Airport is here, and it is something to be aware of. And then obviously, as we're driving down, this is Santa Ana Avenue. There's, you know, again, what you have is you have some condos, some townhomes, so obviously single family residences. You have also we had this phenomenon take place a couple decades ago, where these homes, like, you have like a shack of a home, and it was built on this massive lot. It was a huge lot. And so what happened is developers came in, they demoed the existing structure, and they put in like 10 or 20 quote unquote single family residences. Now they're separated by, like, you know, 4 feet. So they're like, you know, they are detached structures, you know, within an association, they're within a development, and they obviously don't have much of a backyard. So there's a lot of variation in all this as well. Like, a lot of East Side Costa Mesa, you don't have any HOA dues. These homes have been here for a while, and that stuff, like some of the newer developments, they've obviously done this kind of stuff where you do have associations, you do have very small backyards and that kind of thing. So again, if East Side Costa Mesa is the place that you're really, you know, gravitating towards, we can have that conversation as well. And we do offer virtual tours as well. So if this is something that you're interested in, and by no means are we saying that a virtual tour takes the place of you being here physically. There's nothing that takes the place of it. But we do our best to obviously try to give you a sense of what the neighborhood's like by walking you through the home as much as possible. And again, just illustrating what we see. So that's just one of the things that we do offer our clients to really help them get a sense of what's going on here.
Yeah, so the thing about the virtual tour is that it is helpful for anyone who's not in the area, because there might be a house, they see it on Zillow, and then they're like, oh, is it worth coming out here to look at it? So that's really where the virtual tour really helps, because, you know, we'll have either Sean or a member of our team, I don't know if you've ever seen Desiree on the channel, they'll do a virtual tour, and then the client will be like, oh yeah, I really, really like this house, like I want to see if I want to make an offer, like it's worth coming out. I think that's really how the virtual tour is.
Exactly.
Or they'll be like, no, I don't like it. I'm glad I didn't waste my time coming out here to do it.
Yeah. And some people actually, they even have the strategy where they like it, they feel really good about the property, right? And they make an offer on the property virtually. Now, during the inspection process, what they'll do is, you know, once we have, let's say, an offer accepted, they come out and, you know, because we're at the moment, at the time of this recording, the market's still pretty hot. So what a lot of times people will do is they'll make an offer, not see it quite yet, but during the inspection, they'll come out, make sure that everything kind of, you know, measures up to what they anticipated it to be. Because again, that is a very subjective thing. Yeah. I cannot tell you the condition of the property. Even a brand new home is impossible to tell you specifically that, you know, it's going to be perfect for you by just seeing a virtual walkthrough. So it's always recommended that you come out and view the property, you know.
Okay, so we don't know technical difficulties. We don't know where this stopped. So what were you saying about virtual tours? Like, obviously it helps cut out a lot of the fat, right? We do a lot of the leg work for you, where your eyes and ears on the ground. Of course, we would recommend that at some time in the process you come out and see the place for yourself. Even if after, like Sean was saying, you know, the market can be super hot and you might just have to jump on it. That doesn't mean like that just because a house is in escrow that you're, you know, guaranteed that you have to get this house. There's lots of outs, right? Yeah,
we have we can build into the offer. Well, we have typically we have inspection contingencies, one of the main ones. So during that time frame, so you're getting a home inspection done, we're seeing the disclosures from the seller to get a sense of what the property is based off of what the seller knows about it, and also as far as the history of it, as well as what the home inspector is bringing up. So you have a pretty good idea. Now, during that whole time period, which can even be about anywhere from 7 to 17 days. It really kind of depends on the deal. What we can do as well is basically give you that opportunity to, I mean, obviously you have the opportunity to certainly come out and make sure that you have a chance to see the property as well, to really get a sense of if this is actually a property that really makes sense to you. Because again, we aren't, you know, like what might work for me as far as the things that I would like care about or look over, other people don't care. Like I've been in properties where like I'm like, this place is kind of a nightmare to me, I can't believe it, and that my clients loved it.
Yeah.
And then otherwise I'm like, I don't. And then otherwise, like on the other end of the coin, I like absolutely love this property and they hated it. And then, so it's like, it's so subjective. So there's nothing that replicates you being here. Now, having said that, let's go back to this. So we're now on 17th Street. This is the major retail like corridor, I would say, in East Side Costa Mesa. So this is where you have your restaurants, you have your coffee shops, you have your banks, your grocery stores, car washes, the gas stations. All that stuff is happening here. It's really awesome. It's not a very long stretch, but it's packed. Like you really have everything you need right here. You know, like we brought up Broadway or whatever. So on both sides, Costa Mesa is on both sides of this. So Costa Mesa extends a couple of streets more down to our left, as well as extends far into our right. And again, to our left is where you get into Newport Beach as well as after East Side Costa Mesa. And so you have Ralph's here, you have Vaughn's, you have Sprouts here. Also, your super, you know, so Sprouts. So what we also have here is a lot of natural grocers. So Sprouts and Mother's in particular, and and there's obviously Whole Foods. Everyone knows about Whole Foods. Now there's no Whole Foods in this vicinity, but we have Mother's Market and Sprouts, which are pretty big.
Because Sean mentioned Mother's. Should we go to Mother's? Because we need some stuff.
You know what? We're right here. When in Rome or when in Eastside.
Yeah.
So we did decide to go into Mother's to pick up a quick dinner for the kids. Of course, they didn't like it. But you know what? That's just the nature of being parents. And no, we didn't offer them anything else.
I was just thinking, I'm like, when I pick up the kids today, I'm like, I have to go to the Mother's, but it's right there. Let's do it.
Yes. And so you have Mother's Market, which is awesome. Sprouts, which is actually fantastic.
Yeah.
And then again, you get just tons of different shopping and dining options, as well as, and also if you want a little treat, there's this one store.
Okay, teasing. Are we going to go to it?
You know what?
I think we should.
For you.
Yes.
For you, we will do this.
Yes.
We're going to go. Oh, actually, there's even a Target here.
Oh, yeah. I always forget that
That used to be a Ross, actually. They took it out.
Yes, of course Sean would know that, Mr. Shopping. He knows like what everything is.
Yeah, so there's even a Target here too, so that's pretty nice. And so I think Sidecar China is right here, isn't it not? I'm pretty sure. And then Sidecar.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna show you we'll explain to you what this is when we get out of the car.
And remember, we are licensed realtors here in the state of California. So as much as we love making these videos, what we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
If you ever watch this channel, you may have heard Sean and Courtney talking about how Costa Mesa has the best food in Orange County square mile for square mile. So just to prove that point, we've decided to stop in at the world-famous Sidecar Donuts. Here's how it went.
So Courtney, this is gluten-friendly, so I can have as much as I want of it and not feel guilty.
So I have a friend, actually, she is a food critic, and so she's been all over the world, and so she is really good in terms of letting me know what the best food is. And she says that actually Southern California has the best donuts in the whole world.
Interesting.
And Sidecar Donuts, this little donut shop here in Costa Mesa, it is her favorite donut place in the entire world. So that's just a nice little...
So for her, we're going to have some donuts.
Yeah, we are.
And not because it tastes good to us. So what are you having?
So this is buttermilk, strawberry buttermilk.
And I want to get something light. So I went with the maple bacon.
This is really good.
So yes, this is kind of intense.
That is good. That is really
Not messing around. And you're getting your protein.
Yes. Randomly, Sean and I, we actually met the family that owns this place. They don't know who we are. But our son got invited to a birthday party, and randomly one of the kids that was there, his mom and dad owned this place, so.
And know how to make a mean donut, that's for sure.
Yeah, they do.
And remember, we are licensed realtors here in the state of California. So as much as we love making these videos, what we love more is to help you with your real estate needs. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, what you want to do is you want to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.